Eric Cline, the sales GOAT, one of the best real estate wholesalers to ever walk this earth. Well, I got access to his 7-figure wholesaling sales script, and today we're gonna go through it. This video is gonna change your wholesaling game forever. This is Eric Cline's script. It's 14 pages of perfection. This script reminds me of like a blend between RJ Bates' script and Jerry Norton's script. This is the craziest script I have ever seen. Before we go through it, you won't believe this. You are not asking to buy people's houses. No. You are approving or denying them. You are in the position of power. You are in the driver's seat. You have that buyer's mindset like RJ Bates teaches. But not just that, it gets even crazier, because what if I told you this script will show you that you don't actually negotiate with the seller, and the seller doesn't actually negotiate with you. No, the seller is negotiating with an imaginary underwriter. I know, it's weird, but this is all about to make perfect sense. Now, in the script, we're immediately setting the stage that this property was referred to us by our referral company. Let's get something clear here. This is not a cold calling script. This is a closer's script. This is a warm lead that you're closing. So either your partner, your VA, has cold called a property, text blasted them, and they've expressed interest in selling, or you went out and bought a PPL lead, or you got an inbound PPC lead. We are working with a warm lead here, and we're going to close them. If you're interested in a cold calling script, Eric Cline has a 7-figure cold calling script. He also has a sales script. He also has a disposition script, as well as an additional objections and rebuttal script. You can access all of it in the link down below. And yeah, this is not cheap. $200 for 4 scripts. So is it worth it? Well, I believe so. Let me show you. After we've introduced ourselves and said that the lead came from our referral company, now we're going to set the expectations. And this is when the madness starts, y'all. We're going to tell the seller that the reason we're calling to see if their property qualifies for an as-is offer. Qualifies. That's the word. We're not begging the sellers to sell us their house. No. Yeah, maybe your property qualifies. Maybe it don't. I guess we'll see. Answer some of these questions I'm about to ask you, and then maybe I want your house, maybe I don't. When you're negotiating, stop putting yourself in an inferior level to the seller. No. Y'all are equals. In this case, you're the superior. Maybe I want your house, maybe I don't. You're the one providing the solution. You're the one providing the quick cash close. They need you. You don't need them. There are millions of deals for you. They need you. Sorry, I got a little worked up. Anyways, back to the script. And then we're going to tell the seller that here real quickly, I'm either going to be able to approve or deny your property. Now, y'all, please understand, I'm going to be skipping through most of this script and jumping past a ton of really important information, because I just personally don't think it's right for me to show the entire script on YouTube and just give away Eric Cline's hard work and his product. So I hope you understand. But what I will say is the next section is the fact find. This is when we dig for the motivation, because at the end of the day, guys, motivation is everything. And if you don't have a motivated seller, you don't have a deal. One sentence I really like that Eric Cline uses that is actually really similar to what Pace Morby uses when he's negotiating creative finance deals is he just says, hey, catch me up to speed on what's going on, what you know. And then guys, shut up and just listen to the seller and see what comes out of their mouth. I also love that he uses another Pace Morby phrase here. He says, what are you trying to walk away with selling this house? Like, what are you trying to walk away with? He's not saying how much do you want for this house? He's just trying to say, hey man, how much you want to walk away with? Because those are two very different questions. If a seller wants $200,000 for their house, but they have a $180,000 loan, they may just want to walk away with 5 or 10 grand. It's really important to ask your question that way, in my opinion. Now, before we get into the crazy part with the wild imaginary underwriter, before we get into any of that, now we're just going to go through the condition, the timeline, the deal killers, your really standard stuff. There's a few questions in here that I absolutely love, and here's just one example of one that I thought was cool. I love this walk me through your home question. All of these questions are open-ended questions, which is exactly what you want, which is what RJ Bates teaches. You want to ask open-ended questions. You want the seller to talk as much as possible, and I really like this question, just like,
hey, give me a virtual tour of your property. Like, walk me through your home.
And then you're like,
okay, I guess you have the entrance. It's a door. Oh, that door's sort of messed up. Oh, because that leads into the kitchen and the floorboards are broken.
And they're just slowly walking you through the house. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But this is when it gets crazy, guys. So while you're asking these questions, while you're doing everything, you're doing something else. You're comping the property live. You're running the numbers and figuring out how much you should offer. Whether you're using the 70% rule, the 90% rule. And if you don't know what I mean by that, watch my my video right here on the 90% rule. You are coming up with your offer using your comping software. My favorite comping software for Texas is Propelio. This software has the absolute best data for Texas. Go to freepropelio.com. Links to all of them are down in the description. But guys, you're comping a property live to figure out how much you should offer. But before you offer, you don't just say, all right, I love it. Let's do 70K. Let's do it. No. Get ready. You're going to put the sellers on hold. And during that time, you can focus on your comping a little bit more to nail down your numbers. But you're going to put them on hold and say, hey, I'm going to go talk to my underwriters. I've been collecting all your information. I'm going to get right back with you. And we're either going to approve or deny your property. Now, there's a few key tricks that Eric Cline tells you to do. And so you should absolutely go and buy his script. By the way, I make no money if you sign up for his script. So, I mean, don't do it if you don't want to, but it's a good script. I really like it. I mean, it'll pay for itself if you close one deal, right? Blur all this, John, blur all of this. But after you just keep working the seller, you keep working your magic on the seller, guys, you're going to come back and say this. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. Your property was approved for purchase. Now you're just going to re-explain the terms of the offer, go through, hey, this is cash, no contingencies, as is, we'll close in 14 days, blah, blah, blah. But then you're going to hit them with your offer, and guys, lowball them. Hit them with the low number. It's okay. Hit them with the low number at first. You're not going to hit them with a really high number. The point is to anchor. You're going to anchor low. If ARV is 200, repairs are 50, you think you can sell this deal for 100K? Bid out a 70K offer. It's okay. Don't be scared. But the thing is, you want them. You want them to get angry. You want them to be like, no way. What a terrible offer. What the? Because, guys, you're not the bad guy. The underwriter's the bad. What the? Come on, underwriter. What the heck? I'm with you, seller. I'm on your team. This guy's a dick. He only offered you 70? What the fuck, dude? Fuck that guy. You know what, seller? I'm going to go fight for you. Let me put you on fucking hold right fucking now. I'm going to be right fucking back with a better offer. So then you put them on hold, wait a few minutes. They're all worked up. They're angry. Just chill. Wait a few minutes, swipe on TikTok. And guys, while you're on TikTok, make sure to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube, subscribe to my Facebook, follow me everywhere, guys, and join my free real estate wholesaling community, the wholesalers, because guys, I'll teach you exactly how to wholesale. I will comp all your leads. I got all these free resources. Guys, join. It's absolutely free. It's sick. It's free. Okay. So then we have the seller on hold. We're waiting and we come back to them. Now there's some magic phrases that Eric Cline uses to now get the seller lower on their price. But y'all, what you're essentially going to do is just go back and forth with the seller and the underwriter until you reach a magic number where you can make a modest assignment fee, where everyone wins, where the seller is happy, where the buyer is going to make a good profit on their fix and flip or their rental, and where you make a fair profit. That is the dream of wholesaling. So if your first offer was 70, they're angry. You say, hey, don't worry, I'm going to go fight for you. You come back and you say, I have wonderful news. My underwriter, he came back at 80K. How does that sound? 80K? I was at 120. I guess I can do 110. Well, I can't go $1 lower than 110. You sure you can't work with me? We can't just meet in the middle like at 100K. You think we can do 100K? Oh, I guess we can meet at 100K. Okay. Let me see if the underwriter agrees with that. Do some stretching, relax, get your groove on, get your groove, dance. Seller, I got wonderful news. I spoke with the underwriter. I really fought for you. And yes, they approved you at 70. But I'll be honest, they didn't want to go any higher. We got them to 80. They said they weren't going to go $1 higher. They were about to deny this deal, but I got them to 85K. 85K? I'm at 100. Can we do 90? Can we do 90? You guys get the point. And then you just keep working back and forth. But essentially, you're the good guy. The underwriter, he's the bad guy. You're the good guy. You spent all this time BRT. You did the Jerry Norton. You built a relationship of trust. Keep that relationship of trust. Let someone else be the bad guy. That is Eric Cline's 7-figure sales script, and it is freaking awesome. And if you want to get access to it, guys, link down below. Go and buy it. Shout out to Eric Cline. Hope you watch this video. Big fan of yours. Let's do a podcast. Peace, y'all. Bye.